his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Barrera's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. So we are underway here. Round 1, scheduled for 12.
Get after him!
This is the kind of fight that makes boxing the ultimate highlight sport. He's the fighter that can get rid of you with one single shot.
When we look at the power, and that's what gets your attention, Joe, but really, ultimately, what gets it done is a great sense of timing. His power would be nothing if he didn't get it across so often.
Keep working the body!
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then Barrera's hurt by a big shot. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Macho. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Macho. Jab and a straight right by Macho. Bone Crusher's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Keep those hands up.
Macho's the kind of boxer that wants to do just. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watchman, Hammer, and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Bone Crusher's proving to be elusive. So they close out that round. Joe and Eddie, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, plus the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything. Because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Halfway through round number 2. That is a sharp uppercut by Bone Crusher. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Move those feet.
Crusher. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Bone Crusher. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Gets rid of that body shot. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
This
Macho's
fight is
inability
close.
to really step on
Really
that gas pedal a
close.
bit. Just be a little more
Let those hands
offensive.
move.
That
This
last
is the
round was
time.
unimpressive.
We
It's
need
just
to
not his
outpunch
temperament.
this.
And you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
Nice block by Macho. Bone Crusher's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Protecting his head well with his guard. Herrera's putting forth a great combination there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Blocks that belt line well. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Don't let him get to you.
Herrera's left now getting into the mix. Look at that combination by Bone Crusher. Herrera's clearly affected by that. There it is! Eddie, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Herrera's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, you gotta know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you gotta do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Bone Crusher. And that's the end of round 3.
All night long.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Herrera's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Not able to land the headshot.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up.
Close the gap.
Focus.
Nice.
Halfway through this round here.
Body shot. Get up.
Look at that. Keep moving.
Macho's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye,
Keep
on the
working the
cheek, but
jab.
it's something that needs to be monitored.
That's it. Give him warning.
Let's
Get
move.
him up.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Macho's right hand scores well that time.
Listen to me. Throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep him away. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Good block by Bone Crusher. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good defense, just covering up down low. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Macho's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Inside, inside.
Body shot lands, it was the right.
Move your head. ¡Muévete la cabeza!
Double jab.
Well off the mark by Bone Crusher. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Macho.
Knew he was going to
And
come in
round
with that
6
hook.
comes
So
to an
cover
end.
up, cover up.
Pereira's
Get your
corner
hands
has
up.
quite a
You need to
task in
punch
front
too.
of them now.
You need to punch
Their
in combination.
fighter's eye,
I don't want to
swollen
see
shut.
one.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Macho.
Uppercut.
Bone Crusher's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good two-punch combo by Bone Crusher. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Macho. Teddy, how does a fighter know when that's the punch to fire off the uppercut?
Well, it's where he is. First of all, he's on the inside. His opponent usually keeping those earmuffs on a little bit. And there's an opening up the middle. And maybe his opponent's leaning forward a little bit.
Macho's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Close the distance.
What a solid left. Oh! Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
to an end.
Team circle.
His performance over the last few rounds has slipped just a little bit. Barrera is now finding himself on Teddy's scorecard, trailing in this fight at the start of round number 8.
Well, I was listening to a corner. They were jumping all over him. They were getting in his face, and I don't blame them because a lot of...
Macho's been stunned. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go.
Big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Get up!
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
That's where you want to be.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Bone Crusher.
Where's the body kick? Body shots!
Keep it tight. Come on, kid.
A well-placed left hand up top.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Good way to protect the midsection. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Let's see if he can build on the momentum.
That he still can control things. Also, not only the experience, but the confidence that comes with experience. He knows this is over when he wants it to be over.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good flush, straight left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. He comes back with the left hand again. Macho's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
I don't want to criticize him too much, Teddy, because by going defensive here after being stunned, hey, this might be the right strategy to employ.
As long as he doesn't stay with it too long. It's the right strategy to employ right now at this moment. But if you're going to win the fight, you have to find a way quickly down the road to get back to where you can score points and survive and be responsible defensively.
What an impact that left hand just made by Macho.
Double up your punches.
You're not focusing!
Keep doing what you're doing.
And that's the end of round 9.
Hands, right?
Now that he's back in the
Keep
corner,
your
we get a
hands up.
close-up look. Bone Crusher's
gonna
cut
stand
even
here.
looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. Say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that, but the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Macho. The jab has been able to carry the night for him so far. Why so, Teddy?
Well, first of all, he's been able to get it off at the right time. His opponent, that sweet spot, you know, you hear about that.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Nice strike after catching one by Macho. Barrera's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Keep your back off the rope.
Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination.
Stay on the inside. Come on, kid, focus.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Barrera's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
It's okay. It's okay. I should move. Muévate.
Good fight here. Highly competitive action throughout. Round number 11 underway. Things have tightened up on your scorecard, Teddy. He's mounted a very nice comeback to close the gap. But, of course, the cuts, the swelling, that's a big concern.
Yeah, one of the things, I don't think he's worried about the cuts and swelling because he wouldn't have gotten back in the fight. He was the kind of guy that got worried about that. His attitude is, I'm just going to keep doing what I can do, what I can control. The worry here is, has he used up too much energy to get back in the fight? What's he got left for the stretch?
We're going to find out. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bone Crusher.
Uppercut, that's what I want to see.
Macho's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Barrera's combination punching is working well here. Halfway through this 11th round, Barrera's trainers are doing a good job, aren't they, Teddy? Carroll was rocked, but now look at him.
Yeah, they're giving him the right advice. You know, they made a little strategic change here, a little bit of an adjustment. That's what you like to see. Not just the fighter thinking, but the corner, the support team thinking.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Bone Crusher's punch is far off the target.
Macho, more punching.
Macho scoring with that right hand. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Macho's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Keep
And
your hands
round
up,
11
right?
comes to an end.
Keep your hands up.
One of his eyes is they want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.